Hi there, I'm an Ultimate Iron Man. Sort of. I've divided the Runescape map into 18 regions, all with their own custom-built task system. These tasks provide rewards to me, such as XP and supplies. Every week, I will randomly select one of these regions and I'll be locked to it for 9 hours. Once up, my inventory and ward equipment will be wiped. My bank will be operating on a store-only basis, which means I can never take items out of it. I have compiled a list of RuneScape bosses, and the goal of this series is to kill all of them at least once. With every boss killed for the first time, I'm awarded either the choice of an additional region every week, or the ability to carry over one inventory slot every single week. Lastly, all of this content will be streamed live at twitch.tv/MrFrogRS, so be sure to join in. If you need any more information, make sure you check out the description, or just leave a comment. Without further ado, I bring you Regional Rumble! So stupid. Alright, it is time to roll the third region. Please be generous to me. Don't give me something horrible. Let's go. No way! No! Oh no, that's horrible! Oh my god. Oh, how does this happen? Oh, this is going to be a fun one to deal with. Hello and welcome back to Regional Rumble. This is episode 3, not episode 2, don't get confused. It may look exactly the same, but as you guys would have seen in the previous clip, we rolled Karamja twice in a row. And unfortunately, I don't have anything in place to stop this from happening. So, we have to do the same region back to back. Now, I had a feeling this would happen eventually, right? It's not something that I didn't see happening. It is something that I did anticipate. I didn't anticipate it happening in week 2. I kind of hoped that by the time this happened, I was a little bit more progressed and there was a little bit more variety in regions to actually use them rather than just being locked to them twice in a row. But if you liked Verf series, then get ready because we're locked to here for the next year. No, I'm just kidding. When I do the roll this week, I am going to exclusively be removing Karamja from the wheel. We spoke about this on stream, and we've agreed that for entertainment's sake, it's better to not allow it to roll 3 times in a row. 2 times is funny, 3 times just gets boring. And I know some people might be a little bit upset by this. I'm sorry. I just want to keep this series a little bit more fun. The whole point of it is that I go around the map. If I manage to get the same region 3 times in a row, I'm not really doing that. So, yeah, that's basically how it's going to work. So at the end of the episode, when we do roll the next region, it will not have Karamja on it. Just for this spin. So whatever region I go to next, it will go back on the wheel. Just for the record, I'm not removing it forever. It's just for this spin. Just so I don't spend 3 weeks in a row in Karamja, basically. Anyway, I've rambled on. We've got 9 hours to do. I do have some plans for this one that I didn't do in the last one, so we can get straight to it. I'm going to start the timer, and that's going to be 9 minutes. It should pop up, and off we go. But 9 hours. Did I say 9 minutes? 9 hours. Don't worry, I'm not going to fill out this video with 9 minutes of content. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is thieve this man once again. So we're going to need a whole bunch of money. Probably about 500 coins. I mean, it's not that much, but it is like, I don't know, 180 pickpockets of this man who apparently punches me repeatedly. Yeah, so I need about 500 coins for what I want to do. Because the plan for this episode, I'm going to go get some bananas. The plan for this episode is to knock off the medium task of doing the 10 agility tickets. As I tried working on them last time, we got ourselves to 18 agility. We did a pretty good job, but now I've got another 9 hours to work on it. I reckon I can get it done and that's going to give me a big reward because it's a medium task. We did finish all the easies, obviously. But I want about 500 coins, because even though I don't need food to train agility, I will need food to get the tickets. And if I can get an extra bit of money, because I need 200 to get in, but if I can get the extra money, then I can buy food with it, and that means that when I'm hunting down the tickets, I will have food to sustain through the traps that actually do deal damage. So that's essentially what we're doing here. We're just collecting up bananas for food. Hopefully this will be a reasonable amount, and we can go get ourselves 500 GP. So I want to address some feedback in the previous episode while I'm doing this. So I did get a couple of comments that were talking about the reward system, and as this was basically blindly planned by me, I do understand that some of the rewards might seem a bit unbalanced, and I've tried to make them reasonable in every scenario. It does seem like a no-brainer to basically take the XP every single time at the moment. However, rest assured, this is just because it's the first regions, and I can't really make use of any of the other rewards, and XP is just flat-out XP. It's useful in any case. When I get to further regions, let's say I'm 9 weeks in and I've still got easy tasks left to complete, the XP isn't going to be much. But I do agree with some of the comments saying that the food reward seems a bit lackluster, considering I think one of the rewards in the last episode was like 5 bread. And I could just buy 5 bread from the shop. So it's a bit of a lackluster reward. So I may be changing them in the future. If you are interested in monitoring that, you can check the spreadsheet and it will tell you what the rewards are if I do change them in the future at any point, or if I've changed them since now, you'll know. Alright, that's going to give us 501 coins. I'm pretty sure I can buy a reasonable amount of food with this. I just need enough to survive enough traps that I can get 10 agility tickets once I finally get the ability to. The reason I'm doing this now and not later is because otherwise it'd cost me another 200 coins to get back into the arena, and I feel like this is just a much more efficient way to do it. Get the coins now, get the food now, and then once I get the level from like climbing over the wall repeatedly, I can go ahead and try and actually get the tickets. Can you leave me alone, please? I still have some bananas to heal up a little bit, but then I guess I'm also going to be climbing over a wall for ages, so I'm naturally going to heal anyway. Kind of a pointless waste of food. If I do have any leftover inventory spaces, I will just keep the bananas. Why not? They heal too. It gives me something to sustain with. But at the moment, I'm going to head over to the shrimp and parrot, and we're going to see what we can get with the money we've got. Honestly, I think I'm going to call it there. I've still got 37 coins left, but that'll do for food. I do also want to address the rewards that are coming up for this medium task that we're trying to do. Now, I'm not going to say too much about it, because you can go check if you really want to. But essentially, I could either have 50,000 buyable skilling XP, which sounds like a lot, or I can have 1,000 mithril knives. Now, when you take into consideration using 1,000 mithril knives, I think I said 1,000, I'm trying to think of what I actually said. If you use 1,000 mithril knives, there's a good chance that you'll get 50,000 range XP out of that, like by picking them up and then re-throwing them. And I'd much rather have 50,000 range XP than any of the buyable skills. So I think when it comes to this, like, reward, I mean, there are maybe 1 or 2 buyable skills that I might want the 50,000, but I think it's going to be quite a hard choice. So it's not going to be every single reward is just XP no-brainer. There are going to be times where one of the rewards does seem like a better option, and that's exactly why I've set up this system. The XP rewards are designed to accelerate the series so that I don't have to spend 50 hours a week on it, and I can just do the 9 hours, and it's going to be a lot based around a bit of luck and some strategy on what rewards I actually choose. Well, in theory, I could do it at 20. I could try and go for the tickets at 20. I just have to avoid the ones that require level 40, which makes it quite difficult. The only one I know requires level 40 are the darts, and I would avoid them anyway, because if you get hit by them, they lower your agility level. They're just inconvenient, they really are. Alright, should we go for the task at 20? Because I think, oh, actually I could get that. Can I go over this? Or is that 20? Wait, come on, don't fail, don't fail, don't fail. Get it. We actually got a ticket. I wasn't even ready to get the ticket, but what a win. I think we could go for the 20 and then go for it. Medium task in the Karamja area. Pfft, nah. The real medium task is getting 10 tickets. Go, 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 go. This will be our second ticket. Get it. Oh, we got the second ticket. Nice, nice, nice. That's the second one. And now we wait for the third. Ticket number 3. Come on, please. Get it. Ticket number 4. Sweet. That's ticket number 5. Go. Tag it. Oh, we got it. That's number 6. So close to getting ticket number 7. Tag it. Ticket number 7. Woo! Should definitely get out of the corner though. Jump. No, you muppet. Go, go, go. Jump. Grab it. Yes. 8 tickets. 2 more. Oh, that's a horrible one. Oh, we got it. 9 tickets. 1 more to go. Come on. And we're going to do it. That's going to be the 10th Agility Arena ticket. We did it with only, well, we started at 20 Agility. We gained XP while doing it. But 21 Agility. Am I going to fail this like 10 times now trying to get out? Probably. Okay, we got our 10 Agility tickets in hand. How does this work? We traded Pirate Jackie the Fruit. There we go. We can use our 10 Agility tickets on a Snapshot. No, I'm just kidding. On the experience. Go ahead and do that. 2.4k Agility XP. That gave us 4 Agility levels, put us all the way to 25. But that's not the important part. The important part is that we just completed another task. And this is not an easy task like we've been doing before. We just completed a medium task on the Karamja list. Okay, so with that task completed, our choice of rewards are the XP roll for 50,000 XP, a Mystic Hat, or 1,000 Mithril Knives. Now, I'm already going to rule out the Mystic Hat. Not much use for that. I mean, I could sell it to a shop, but realistically, not that handy. The Mithril Knives really do appeal to me, because unless I get something like Prayer, I don't think the XP roll is actually going to be better, as I've said before. Can you get out of my shop, please? So we're going to go ahead, and we are going to roll the wheel, and see what skill we get, as to whether we should keep the XP, or the knives. So, let's spin the wheel. And what do we get? Okay. So we're now looking at either 50,000 smithing XP or 1,000 mithril knives. See, I'm leaning more towards the knives, but I'm going to have a talk with chat and see what we come up with for this one. Well, it was a very close vote, but it does seem like 1,000 mithril knives are going to be the choice we go with. 50,000 smithing XP would be very handy, but given the way this series works, having a high range level would be so much better. And I've been thinking about it as well. Not only will this give me a whole chunk of range XP, but using it can also make me money, which will allow me to get bronze bars, to get more knives, to get more XP. Like, sequentially, it just keeps helping. Whereas the 50,000 smithing XP could just be completely useless in the future. Who knows? Will you stop blocking my shot? Seriously, mate. The smithing XP could just prove to be useless in the future, and we could also end up getting loads of wheels that give smithing XP on tasks that don't have better rewards assigned to them. So, yeah, I don't think the smithing XP is that important, and please, for the love of God, this guy is doing my head in. Anyway, we're going to take the 1,000 mithril knives, and I'm going to transfer them over. I don't need to do this between streams because, well, it only takes a second. The other stuff I have to do off screen. Anyway, I'm going to transfer them over, and in the next clip, I will have 1,000 mithril knives as the reward from this task. Okay, so we've got our mithril knives, 1,000 of them. We don't really have anything else to our name, but I can go and buy a leather body from the shop in Taiwan. Unfortunately, because it's a separate week, despite being the same place, I did have to wipe, so I don't have the studded chaps anymore, which is a little bit saddening. But we can go ahead and grab ourselves a leather body, and then I'm not sure what I want to kill. I might go and try out the lesser demons under the volcano, because they might be really good XP, but they don't really drop all that much. Albeit if I do get a rune med, that's pretty decent cash, so it's not the end of the world. So we went to the general store, and we bought ourselves a leather body, and I have been reminded that the clue scroll trousers are actually around here somewhere, or clue hunter, whatever they're called. I think somewhere around here? Somewhere here? And they give a range bonus, so I'm just going to find out where they are, and we'll use them for training range. There we go, found it. It's just a random spot over here. There we go, Clue Hunter Trousers. How much range bonus do they give? 4? I'll take it. There we go, this is our range setup, which we probably should have used before. No worries. This is our range setup. for what we do next. And I'm planning to kill lesser demons. I think I already mentioned that. We're going to kill some lesser demons, see how they work. Like I said, if I get a room med, it's pretty good money. We kind of want to make as much money as we can so that when we run out of knives, I can just buy more bronze bars and make more knives. Range XP is going to be very important, as it's going to be one of the best combat styles for killing bosses. So I really want to get as much range XP as possible. I am still concerned about the amount of XP I'm gaining though, and how hard Wintertide is going to be when I finally get the ability to do it. But we're going to have to just cross that bridge when it comes to it, as the same as everything else goes. Off to lesser demons. Alright, lesser demons. They are lesser, but still pretty big. Anyway, we got 1,000 knives to use. We're going to go ahead and use these, and I do want to quickly mention, as I start attacking these, that unfortunately the chance of doing either of the other medium tasks is very slim. In fact, doing the POH task is actually impossible before leaving Karamja anyway, because I don't own a house, I don't have the construction level, and it's not in Karamja. Like, there's no way around it. I have to enter through the portal. And yeah, those kind of cause problems. The fishing one technically is possible if I get super lucky with random events, but I would just like to say that that's probably not going to happen, and I think we should just rule out the optimism of that even happening, because I doubt that it's going to happen. But anyway, we are going to train a whole bunch of range on these guys, hopefully get ourselves some room meds, we can hope, and I'll see you guys with some levels. Oh, room med. Sweet. That's exactly what we wanted. There we go, that's cash money. I'm not quite sure how much the shop buys them for, but it's a decent amount of bronze bars at least, which will give us plenty of bronze knives for when we run out of these, and that's already a win. Good stuff. That's 36 range. Mithril crossbows could be really handy in the future. Just saying, because that would allow us to use emerald bolts. Maybe. Maybe. And with that kill, we have taken into consideration that fire giants are actually better to kill. Now, originally I didn't do this because two things. First of all, I thought they had higher defense. They actually don't. Their defense is actually lower than the lesser demons. Secondly, I didn't have the 875 coins to get into the Brimhaven dungeon. But now, we have a room med helm, which I should be able to sell for a nice chunk of money, which will get us into the Brimhaven dungeon. We still have 809 knives left to use. And the fire giants should give us much more... I wasn't meant to go in there, I was meant to go up the rope. It should give us much more sellable stuff, so we can get a little bit more money off them. And then obviously the plan is to just make loads of bronze knives and try and get as much range XP as we possibly can for the rest of the 7.5 hours that we have here. As I said, I can't really do the other tasks, so there's no point focusing on them. But we're going to head over to the shop, we're going to sell this off, and we'll make our way over to the Brimhaven dungeon. I'm going to quickly grab myself an axe before I head down, don't want to forget that, and we'll be able to get ourselves some fire giant kills. And that's going to be 9,600 coins. Thank you very much for that money. That is beautiful. We have ourselves 10,000 coins. That's looking amazing. I could make some bronze knives now. Probably the better idea, but I think at the moment I'm just going to go and make my way in. Because I really want to train some range. And we're going to use up all the mithril knives, and then we'll come back and spend all of our money on bronze bars and get ourselves a whole chunk of range equipment. Some knives. We're going to pay Santa Buck. Let us into the dungeon, please. Pay 175 coins. Nice. I'm going to go find some fire giants to kill. That's going to be 40 ranged, which unlocks green dragon hide and could be really handy depending on what region we end up in. Because there are a few places that do sell green dragon hide armor. That could be handy. We are pretty much out of knives, actually. So, what I'm going to do here... Unfortunately, we didn't get any sellable items, which kind of sucks. Did get some coins, but what I'm probably going to do is we're going to... Oh wait, no, we can sell the rune arrows. We're going to head out. We are going to try and get as many bronze bars as we possibly can. Make as many bronze knives as we possibly can. And then we're going to come back. And I'm just going to repeat this until I run out of stuff, pretty much. I mean, maybe I get really lucky and I don't run out of stuff. We can hope for that. But 40 range, good starting point. As many range levels as I can possibly get is the hope here. And ow, that was a 5. Alright, let's see how much we get for all of this. 192 coins each? That's more than I thought it'd be. What about these? 120? I mean... I completely forgot about the runes. This doesn't really sell for much, does it? This kind of hurts to do, but sell that. Just trying to get any money I can. There, you can't sell that. Rana, 15 coins for Rana. I'm sorry about this, but 15 coins. It gets me like another bronze bar. So we are going to try and sell off all these items and see how much money I can stack up. Ooh, 30 smithing. Can now smelt steel. Doesn't really help in any way whatsoever, because I actually can't do mining on Karamja without 15, because there aren't any copper or tin rocks. The lowest level one is iron. So unfortunately, I can't really get that stuff right now. But maybe in the future, maybe of a different region, it may become useful. Well, like I said, for now, nope. Ooh, that is going to be 33 smithing, which actually allows me to make every single iron item. I don't know how useful that is. I don't know, it might be useful for clue scrolls, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, still. 33 smithing. We have 3,500-ish knives. Should be able to get about 5k from this, and then we'll head back to Fire Giants. 35 smithing, and we've got 2 bars left to use, and thankfully, we're actually going to be able to get 5,000 knives. Just as we run out of money. Bearing in mind, we do have 915 coins, but we still need to get back into the dungeon, so we need 875 anyway. So we're pretty much out of money, and we finish off with 5,000 on the dot, which is really nice. I do still have 119 mithril, but I had to keep picking them up again, so that was why I decided to go and get more bronze. We need to go grab another axe, because I dropped that so I could do smithing. And we'll get the axe, we'll head back to Fire Giants, try and get ourselves some kills, get ourselves some XP. Should be able to grind out a whole bunch of ranged, and hopefully get ourselves some drops, because that way we can get some more bronze knives. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to do, because I've only got 3 hours and 55 minutes left. Might not even be able to use the money in the end, but we'll try and get as much range XP as possible regardless. So let's get our axe and get going. Wait. Is this a shortcut? Hold on. Oh, yikes. Yeah, it is a shortcut. One that I cannot take, and probably won't be able to take for a very long time. Ooh. I didn't even see that. I just got a rune simmy. That does not help whatsoever in any way, shape or form, because we're not even going to have enough time to sell it, let alone use what we got from it. But there's a rune scimitar from a fire giant. Imagine the first item that we get that's actually worth money is one of the most useful items from fire giants. It'll end up in the bank with the rest of the stuff that we'll never see again. But still, pretty cool. Did I just... Is that... Was that back to back? I just got another rune simmy. I think that was back to back. I lost track of whether I killed something in the meantime, but... That's a second rune scimitar. Interesting. Ooh, 45 range. We can now wield chin chompers. I don't think this is ever going to be useful, but who knows? Yeah, grey chins are a weird one, because red chins I can understand. I can buy the box traps and catch them in the same region, but grey chins are very much out of the way, so I don't imagine that happening. But still, 45 ranged. We are really powering through these levels. 34 hit points as well, alongside the 2 rune simmies that we've got, and we'll never be able to use. We only have an hour and 20-ish minutes left to go, and then we'll be changing regions anyway. So all of this stuff's going to get wiped, and I've still got a good 3,500 knives, so we're not going to run out of knives. Pretty much just training ranged until the end of this region, as to which the rest of them will go in the bank, never to be seen again. Did I just get a... I don't know what the rarity of these are, but... People always complain about these, right? I mean, I can bury it. Just get an extra 15 prayer XP. I don't know if that triggers people, but I'm not going to do anything else with it, am I? So, in the ground it goes. 25 prayer. Wait, does that give me anything? Protect item? Yes! Such a useful prayer. 46 range, cool. Adamant crossbows, nice. Ooh, total level 400. That's a neat milestone. Probably the first milestone that's been declared in the clan. But yeah, 46 ranged, 400 total level. Interesting. Quizmaster. Do you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to take the mystery box just for the lols. Doesn't matter what it is, I don't get to keep it. But, I don't know, maybe we could tick something off the collection log. Who knows? Alright, we are a winner. Take the mystery box. What is our mystery? 20 nature runes? This would be so good. Oh, that's upsetting. It's gonna get wiped in 46 minutes. What a waste. Okay, that's probably gonna be the last range level of the episode. 47 range. We only have 11 minutes left, and that is definitely not enough time to get another level. Probably not another hit points level either. Maybe prayer? No, we're no more levels in this episode. But we are going to finish up the last 11 minutes killing off fire giants. And then when we finish the episode, we'll be able to roll the next region, which, by the way, is not going to be able to roll Karamja. We've decided that I'm not going to take it off the wheel, but if it lands on Karamja again, we're just going to re-roll. Again, I'm sorry if people don't like this. It's for the sake of actual entertaining content, and if I'm here for 3 weeks in a row, you're just going to get another Karamja only Ultimate Iron Man, and that's been done before. Well, that's probably going to be the last kill we have time for. We've got 27 seconds. I'm going to just throw some knives at the next one that spawns, but I mean, I'm not going to kill it in like 15 seconds. We'll just get whatever XP we can before we finish off this week. 6 seconds, and we'll be finished in 1, and there we go. That's the last throw we can do. Our timer is up. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to minigame over to the Tsar Bank, and we're going to go and do our spin over there. Alright, so we're ready for the spin. Just a reminder, if it does land on Karamja, we will be skipping it. And again, sorry. I would really like to get Asgarnia, but honestly, anything other than Lumbridge, and I'll be happy. Let's go for week number 4. Spin the wheel. Okay, I guess that works. That could have been way worse. That could have been way worse. I'll take that, That's not too bad. On to the next week.